Hello and welcome to your class here. This is the fourth video in the series Quill Profile, and in this video we are going to have a glimpse on Rabindranath Tagore and his works. Tagore was born on 7th May 1861 in Calcutta. He died on 7th August 1941. He was a Bengali poet, a critic, essayist, composer and author of short fiction. Gitanjali, a song offering, is his most famous work. It was published in 1912 and it received the Nobel Prize in Literature for 1913, and this was the first time for an Asian to win a Nobel Prize in Literature. Gitanjali consists of several songs. These songs are modeled on ancient Indian devotional songs. The motto of the work is I am here to sing these songs. The Bengali collection of Gitanjali consisted of 157 poems and it was published in 1910. The English collection, which was translated by Tagore himself, has 103 poems. Chitra is a 1913 one-act play which was translated to English from Chitrangada. It depicts a part from Mahabharata where Chitrangada, a female warrior, tries to attract Arjuna. Other characters include Madana, the god of love, and Vasanta, the god of spring and eternal youth. Edward John describes the work as the crown of the first half of the poet's career. It was adapted to Chitrangada, the Crowning Wish in 2012, which was directed by Rithuparna Ghosh. The King of the Dark Chamber is a 1914 play which was translated from Raja, which was published in 1910. The story is borrowed from the Buddhist story of King Kush from Mahavastu. A stage version, which is a shorter version, was published in 1920 and it is titled as Arupradhan. The theme of the work is the secret dealing of God with the human heart. Sukumar Sen described the work as the first really symbolic drama by Tagore. The Home and the World is a 1919 novel which was translated from Gora which was published in 1916. It discusses the conflict between the ideas of Western culture and revolution against Western culture. These two ideas are represented by Nikhilesh and Sandeep. It was translated by his nephew Surendranath Tagore and it is set against a backdrop of independence movement. Other characters include Bimala, Bararani and Amulya. It was adapted to a film, Gare by Satyajit Ray in 1984. Gora is a 1924 novel which was originally written in 1910. It is set in Calcutta in 1880s during the British Raj. It discusses two parallel love stories in the background of the social and political problems prevalent in India towards the end of 19th century. It discusses the love story of Gora and Sucharita and Binoy and Lolita. It was translated to English by W. W. Pearson. The Malayalam translation, which was written by Dr. K.C. Ajay Kumar, received the Sahitya Academy Award for Translation in 2015. Tagore is the author of numerous short stories. Some of his stories are translated to English under different collections. The most important collections include The Hungry Stones and Other Stories, which was published in 1916, and Broken Ties and Other Stories, which was published in 1925. The Broken Nest is a 1971 novella. It was translated from Nashtanar, which is published in 1901. It got released 3 times, in 1901 in serial format, in 1909 as part of a special short story collection, and in 1926 as part of standard collection of fiction. The setting of the novella is 19th century Bengal and it discusses the lives of Bhadralok. Bhadralok are wealthy Bengalis who were part of Bengal Renaissance. The characters of the novella are Bhupati, Charu and Amal. It was adapted as a film Charulata in 1964 by Satyajit Ray. Tagore is also a painter. His most famous paintings include Dancing Woman, Head Study, Woman's Face and Dancing Girl. Thank you for watching.